sees you. Nobody will believe you. Every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories they somehow.
Hey everybody, good morning. Guaranteed success. Do you want success guaranteed? That's a question. And when you ask that question, you have to have an answer. Let's get the music down. Here we go. Welcome to September 6th, 2023, episode 1606, I think. Maybe something like that. Oh no, 36. I just saw it on the screen. Hey, listen, success guaranteed. What does it mean? How does it mean? Here's my question for you. One of the things that's guaranteed is that if you follow your passion, you follow the thing, the core intensity, the core reason that you are here, right? What's my purpose? A lot of times when you ask these questions, there has to be some faith back to it, right? Why am I here? I don't know why I'm here. You do know why you're here. The reality is you've been talked out of why you're here. The reality is you've been talked out of what you're capable of. See, if you want guaranteed success or success guaranteed, it's about changing the way you look at things, right? Wallace D. Waddle says, change the way you look at things and the things you look at change. So now the question becomes this. What changes for you right now? What changes for you right now on this day, September 6th? What changes for you? What would you have to give up? See, success is guaranteed. The challenge is what level of success you're going to have. The reason I say that is because all too often, yesterday was a success. Was it not? Listen, you can say that it wasn't. You could say that you fell short, but it's as good as you were ever going to get because you can't get it over. Does that make sense? So my question to you is, you are guaranteed success. You are. Every breath is a successful breath, right? Because the alternate is not being here. Do or do not. What did Yoda say? Do or do not. There is no try. Don't try success. Don't try failure. Listen, some of you are masters at failure. The only challenge is you keep repeating them. I wouldn't, listen, Jim Rohn said, I wouldn't recommend that. I wouldn't recommend that. So how do we guarantee our success? Well, it's called your DMP, your definite major purpose. And the challenge with your DMP, or Napoleon Hill calls it your definite major purpose or your definite chief aim. The challenge with that, the challenge with those is that you will tick off some people in your world who are afraid for you to leave. They'll say things to you like this. Drop an L in the chat if anybody's ever said this to you. As an adult, have you lost your mind? Drop an L in the chat if anybody's ever said to you, have you lost your mind? And the reason that I say that is because, listen, Joe Dispenza, Dr. Joe Dispenza, right? Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, some amazing stuff, incredible week-long workshops that he does. Says that the mind is the archive of everything that's ever happened in your life. As a faculty member of the Self-Talk Institute, when we do our trainings, we say something like this: everything you say has been recorded in your brain. Everything that has ever been said to you has been recorded in your brain. Everything you think has been recorded in your brain. That, listen carefully, that which you repeat on a regular basis becomes permanent. If your mind is the archive of everything you've ever had, everything you've ever done, everything you've ever said, when you change the way that you move through your mind and you start to use your mind as a resource, not as the source, all of a sudden, I hope you lose your mind. See, guaranteed success or success guaranteed is going to require you to lose your mind because you're going to go after something you've never had, to think a way you've never thought and feel a way you've never felt. That's going to require you to lose your freaking mind. So when somebody says to you, have you lost your mind? You can say to them, oh, thank you for noticing. Here's the reality. Pay close attention to this, because this may make you feel better about that. This may shut down some of the negative self-talk when somebody says, have you lost your mind? and you feel, oh, addiction to approval flares up and it says, oh my gosh, I don't want them to feel bad. They're my friend. I like them. There's somebody I count on. There's somebody whose feedback I cherish. When they say to you, have you lost your mind? You could say to them, maybe I have. In your mind, pay attention to this. You have not lost your mind. What they are truly saying to you, listen carefully, follow the logic in this. If I said to you, have you lost your mind? What I'm really saying is I can't find you in my memories of your production, performance, personality, presentation, human being. You're not who you used to be in my mind. You're not operating the way I have a memory of you. What it's really saying, what I'm really saying is I've lost you in my mind and it's ticking me off. Drop a 1 in the chat if that makes sense. Because here's what's happening. When you finally grasp the idea that it would be awesome if everybody asked you all the time, have you lost your mind? And you could say, it's working, it's working. Yes. I am no longer in the minds, operating in the minds of my friends and my family the way I have been. So something must be shifting for me to have more of what I want, less of what I don't. So how do we do this? Well, it's your DMP, your definite major purpose. It's your definite major purpose. And when you find your definite major purpose, here's the challenge. A lot of times we make it airy-fairy and I want to create $1 million. I want to retire my parents. I get it. Those are all valuable things. The challenge is we need to have concrete, the thing that most people won't do after they set their definite major purpose, they won't do, they just won't do, they just won't do. The thing they won't do, you want to know what they won't do? Tell me, Sean. The thing they won't do is they won't put down the price they need to pay. Life is not a series of window shopping events that you keep saying, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, I wish I had that, I wish I had that. It's time to let the rubber meet the road. Put your shoulder to the ground and nose to the ground. I don't know why you would beat yourself up like that, but that's a whole nother story. It's time. I think it's time for 2024 for you to have this idea that you are going to win at a level that you've only dreamed of. How many of you, listen carefully, how many of you drop a 1 if 2023 was better than 2022? I hope every one of you drop a 1. Drop a 2 if it wasn't. If it wasn't. Now, here's the thing. Drop a 1 if 2023 was better. Listen carefully. Here's where it's going to get tough. Here's where I'm going to ask you to hold your feet to the fire. Thank you for all the ones on IG. So here's the thing. Drop a 5 in the chat. Drop a 5 in the chat if 2023 is going to be your best year ever. Or drop a 6 if there was another year that was better. Here's my point. A lot of people are going to probably drop a 6 that there was a better year than now. Now, some of you may be young enough that this is your best year ever. So now ask me that now. So here's one more time. Drop a 10 if 2023 is your ultimate year. Or drop a 20 if you know you can do much more. A 10 if it was your ultimate year, or a 20 if you know you can do much more. I'm just looking at the chats and different screens. Everybody's dropping a 20. Even on IG, they're dropping 20s. Thank you for participating. Rachel and Beach Nights for me. That's a cool name. That's a cool name. And Top Legend FX. So Top G Legend FX. So my point is that if you're dropping 20s, please pay attention. Think of how many years you've been. Think of how many years you've been practicing your success. Think of how many years you've been pushing yourself and struggling and suffering and paying the price. Wallace D. Waddell says it's not about doing the certain things that got you to your best year ever, 2023. It's about doing things in a certain way that's going to get you to your best year ever. Here's the challenge with reaching your best year ever. And it's a challenge. Here's the challenge with reaching your best year ever. You'll still want more. Because when you rise to the top of the mountain, when you rise to the peak of your level of success, guess what you'll do? Guess what you'll feel? Guess what you'll see? More success. Here's the challenge. When you rise to the level of success that you're hoping for, that you're wanting, that you're 20, the 20 that you dropped, the I can do better, I can have more, you're going to wind up doing one thing more than you've ever thought possible: giving. Right? Carnegie made so much money. The first half of his life, he made all of his money. What did he do the second half of his life? Figured out how to give it away. What if we spent the next 5 years building this massive empire that was built around service and love and connection and a higher good? What if those were the foundational bricks? See, that's your definite major purpose. That's that thing that you know that only you can do. And here's the thing, only you can do your 20. Only you can do your 20, your best year ever. The question is are you ready to give it your best ever? I understand that you have tried and you have put forth effort and you have struggled and you have put the effort in and you've put the price in and you've bought another course and you bought another book and you bought another training and you attend challenge after challenge and seminar after seminar, and you're not to your 20 yet. I think it's time for that to shift. I think it's time for that to have an upgrade. I'm not saying change. I think it's time to have an upgrade. And the upgrade is truly believing that you're worthy. Maybe you say I am statements. I am rich. I am healthy. We've got to do the work. We've got to put in the effort. Listen, here's the box. Draw a box on your paper. Draw a box on your paper. Some of you have been inside of my classes, have known this for a while. So draw a box on the paper, a little box. Top, let's see, if I'm looking at you, top left-hand corner over here. I want you to put possibility. See, your 20 year, that year 20, the best year ever, is possibility. What are the chances? What's the possibility of your best year ever? Type it in the chat. What's the possibility? Is it a 50% possibility, a 60%, or is it 100% possible? If it's 100% possible, then you've got to look at, from that top left-hand corner, possibility, actions. Top right-hand corner, actions. Are there actions possible in your life? Are there actions possible in your life to make your year 20 possible? Think about that for a second. Let that sink into that beautiful cerebellum of yours, and the hippocampus and the hypothalamus and the nucleus accumbens and the amygdala. Some of you, listen, anybody breaking out in a little sweat right now? And I mean that. Drop an S in the chat if your hands are getting a little sweaty, or you feel a little knot in your gut. If I just asked you, if you're 20, your 2020 is possible, are the actions possible? And you're feeling a little knot, a little sweaty, drop an S. And here's the thing, that's called neuro encoding. You're having these thoughts about your best year ever. Please pay attention. I would wish I could just hug you right now in a way that would give you the confidence. Because if you're having these thoughts of it is possible, and you're getting a little fired up and you're getting goosebumps, drop a GB if you're getting some goosebumps, or chicken skin, CS for chicken skin, GB for goosebumps. and your body's going, whoa, wait a minute. We've been here before. Listen carefully. We've been here before. Your body is saying, we've been here before. You're having a thought in your brain. And your body is saying, we've been here before. We've tried this. It sounds great. But our mind, our evidence of everything that's ever happened says it's not possible. This is where self-talk comes in. This is where neuroencoding comes in. This is where hypnotherapy comes in. This is where mental toughness comes in. See, if you're having this, and we haven't even gotten to the results, because the results are truly could wreck your body. Possibilities, actions, both are capable. Are you capable of both? Yes. Yes, you are. Because listen, God's got a sense of humor, not a mean streak. God wouldn't let you have the ability to have a thought and have a dream and then go, never gonna happen. What's that phrase? When a decision is made, providence moves to. As soon as you make that decision, you know you've done this. Drop a D in the chat if you've ever made a decision and all of a sudden life started to fall at your feet and flow to you. When you made a decision, you cut off. Not that you made I kind of want to wish it would be neat. So back to the chart. Possibility, actions. Here's where we may get a little bit more underneath actions, you have to type results. Have to write results. And see, this is where the wheels start to fall off our wagon. Used to fall off our wagon. Starting today, they no longer fall off our wagon. Why? Because we're going to track everything on a regular basis. There's a phrase that my mentor used to say to me: most people get excited at 21 and then they die at 22 and we bury them at 65. How many of you, some of your dreams have already died and you're just living, you're just struggling through and you're saying, I wish, I want, when's it going to be my time? When is it going to be my chance? Because your results are telling you what you're worth. And that, my good friends, is where the lie comes in. Because your results are visible. Your results are audible. Your results are tangible. And when you look at that, and people say, oh, you tried, you worked so hard, you tried, you should give yourself a break. Starting today, you need to begin to look at your actions and your results and realize they are lessons. You don't have any problems. Change the word problems to projects. Say, I'm working on a project. Doesn't that feel different? Think about it. Think about a challenge that you currently have existing in your body, in your mind, in your family, in your home, in your finances, and say, I've got a project to create more income. Just feel how it feels different. Drop an F in the chat if it feels different. And be serious. Don't just drop the Fs because I'm asking you to participate. Say, I've got a project I'm going to work on called me. Doesn't that sound different? It kind of takes you out of the issue and it makes you the expert that you are on you. Because here's what happens with our results. Here's why the possibilities of 100% get taken away from us, because we have our possibilities, we do less than possible actions, and we get less than possible results, and it does this. It gives us our beliefs. It gives us our beliefs. Underneath possibility, you have to write beliefs. So if we started off with possibility and we would do the actions, we would have better results and we would have great beliefs. The challenge is we start with our beliefs and then we go to possibilities. And it's our beliefs that cause us to struggle in the possibilities. Anybody ever hear of something called a scotoma? Isn't that something like on your skin? No. A scotoma in psychology is called a blind spot. And the reason that you hire mentors, not coaches, there's a big difference. Teachers will teach, you what you need to know. Coaches will teach you what you want to know how to do better. And then mentors will teach you how to do things you didn't know you could do. And this, where you are going to have unlimited possibilities, you're going to need a mentor, not a coach. And a lot of people call people mentors, and they're just good teachers. But we like to say we have a mentor. I've got a mentor in my life. Listen, here's the thing you'll know about a mentor. One of you will always have a good time when you have a conversation. Sometimes both of you. A coach makes you feel good all the time. All the time you feel good with a coach. You got to work harder on that. You got to do a little more of that. You got to practice that. You got to perfect that. A mentor's going to say, how's your results going? Well, not good. Well, you got to change some stuff. Well, tell me what to change. What do you want to? It's just a different conversation. So possibilities, actions, results, beliefs. So here's the thing, circle beliefs, circle beliefs, circle beliefs. There's only 3 things you need to do to upgrade your beliefs, to change your beliefs, to shift your beliefs instantly. 3 things. 1, you got to change your body physiology. So draw a little triangle, For those of us in network marketing, you can draw a pyramid. This is where you're allowed to draw a pyramid. At the bottom of it, you put physiology. Joseph McClendon, the head of the Neuro Institute, the Neuroencoding Institute, says physiology. We have to create this magnetic field. How many of you have seen people who they've just got this magnetic energy, right? Isn't it the way they stand? They get such a magnetic energy, a repulsive energy. People who are magnetic, their body is a little bit stronger, a little bit taller. They got a smile on their face. Their eyes have something in them. You follow me? So the Neuroencoding Institute says that in order to create magnetism, we have to have movement, which is physiology. How many of you, when your good music comes on, when your favorite music comes on, you start tapping your toe and your body starts shaking? Joseph McClendon III has something that they talked about, I think it was at Princeton, that if you shake your hips, it changes your body. It changes your body. It's something called donkeyitude. I'll let you fill in the blank. Donkeyitude. Change donkey for the other name that it's called. There's an ass over there. Assitude. That's literally what it's called. When you move your hips, something happens in your body. So number 1, physiology. The left side of the triangle is called focus. You want to have ultimate possibilities and get better actions to get better results, to increase your belief? Change your body, move your body, shake your body, put your good music on, shake your body, shake your body. And then all of a sudden, focus. What are you looking at? Looking at what's not there or what could be? Kind of both the same thing. But this is changing the way we focus on it. Napoleon Hill said that with every failure brings its own seed of success built inside of that. And with every success brings its own failure. So all of this to say, now we've got some magnetism going on. We're moving our body. Do you think if your body's in better energy, better frequency, better vibration, you'll see things better? So now it's focus, language, and meaning, but it starts with your body. You got to move your body. And then language and meaning. What are we giving to this energy? Those 7 things: possibilities, actions, results, beliefs, physiology, focus, language, and meaning. Those 7 things can change your world today, right now, today. You don't have to attend another course. You don't got to go to another program. You don't have to do anything. You don't got to get on a plane and fly nowhere. Physiology. Shake your body. Really, just get in the groove of something. Put some headphones on and go into the bathroom and just move. If you're embarrassed, shake, sing your song. Maybe you sing like a run over chicken. Sing. Get your voice out. You're not trying to win an Emmy, but you are going for the gold. So I hope that brings value to you. I'm sure it brings value to you. Funny how it does. All the dogs just come in. Hello, Fee. Hello, Dubby. Yes, now you're going to argue here. You got the whole 30 acres here at the ranch, and now you want to argue here. So, good morning, Dublin. So take some time, move your body, pay attention to what you're focusing on. Make sure you understand the language and the meaning. And then you'll see what happens with your possibilities. You'll see what happens with your actions. That'll give you better results. That'll increase your belief. All you need is just 1% better results, right? The principle of Kaizen, 1% better every day. Principle of results, 1% better. Kaizen yourself. And if you get 1% better results, what will that do to your belief? It won't up it by 1%. It's almost a factor of 10. You'll get, oh my gosh, I did that okay. I guess I'm a little bit better now. And then as soon as your belief goes up, guess what happens? You'll see more possibilities. It's funny how that happens. And you may take more focused actions and you'll get better results. And now you have the upward spiral. Does that make sense? I'm going to be doing a workshop, a challenge this Friday from noon to 1:30 Central Standard Time, noon to 1:30 Central Standard Time, on beginning the process of diving into your DMP, your definite major purpose. That's going to lead into a month-long series of really outlining and getting down to the dot on the back of a gnat, specific on building your definite major purpose. So no more excuses, so that you have the best 2024. And then I'm going to help you follow that up so that you can still be in preparation for the rest of 2023, so that you can start your 2024 already, starting your 2024 right now, so that you can have the best January for the best year ever. That's your success guaranteed, because you're going to do the work. I'm going to give you some guidance. I'm your head brain training, brain scrambling, neuroencoding, self-talk, mental toughness certified trainer. I'll see y'all where? I'll see you at the next event. To reach out, find more, DM me, get on my email list, go to SeanGMurphy.com. Have an amazing day. Thanks for being an incredible soul. Thanks for showing up and spending some joy and light in my life and giving me some of your energy. I appreciate it. I love you tons. I'll see you where? I'll see you at the next event. Till then, bye for now. And YouTube, I appreciate you so very much. Thank you for all of the views on the shorts. More will be coming today. I appreciate you so very, 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 very much. I love you tons.